Hello everyone, and welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today's Tribute USA. We're so glad to have you here with us today. In this video, we're honoring the incredible legends who have recently left us. These remarkable individuals touched so many lives, and their legacies will live on forever. Before we begin, please support our channel by giving this video a thumbs up, subscribing, and turning on the notification bell so you don't miss our future tributes. Your support truly means a lot to us. Now, let's come together to celebrate and remember these unforgettable icons. Let's get started.
Henry Jaglom, born on January 26, 1941, in London, England, was an influential independent filmmaker whose work explored the complexities of relationships, human emotions, and the intersection of personal lives with the broader cultural landscape. Known for his distinct narrative style, Jaglom's films often defied conventional Hollywood storytelling, offering audiences a more intimate and unfiltered look into the lives of ordinary people. Jaglom's career began in the early 90s, and he quickly became known for his unconventional approach to filmmaking. His works often blurred the lines between drama and documentary, relying heavily on improvisation and real-time interactions to create raw, authentic performances. His films were reflective of the complex dynamics of human relationships, capturing both the beauty and the meannesses of life in a way few filmmakers dared to explore. One of his most recognized films, Always, 1985, explores the intricacies of love and loss. The film, starring Jaglom's frequent collaborator Tana Frederick, is an intimate exploration of a woman's life as she faces the challenges of love, grief, and personal growth. Jaglom's ability to create such personal, character-driven narratives has remained one of his trademarks throughout his career. Another standout in Jaglom's filmography is New Year's Day 2001, a film about people seeking to start fresh in their lives as the new year approaches. The film captures the essence of hope, fear, and renewal, all while offering an exploration of the human condition and its longing for transformation. With a script that heavily relied on naturalistic dialogue, New Year's Day further cemented Jaglom as a filmmaker who preferred authenticity over formula. Perhaps one of his most beloved works, Last Summer in the Hamptons, 1995, is a poignant exploration of a family's complicated dynamics during a summer gathering in the Hamptons. With sharp, witty dialogue and a fantastic ensemble cast, Jaglom captured the tensions of a group of people confronting their pasts while seeking redemption and understanding. It was a testament to Jaglom's skill in portraying the nuances of familial relationships. Throughout his career, Jaglom maintained his status as an outsider in the film industry, eschewing traditional Hollywood roots in favor of personal, indie filmmaking that prioritized the voice of the artist. His works spoke to the introspective and often messy nature of personal relationships, presenting them with an honesty that resonated with many viewers who longed for more authentic portrayals of the human experience. Henry Jaglom passed away on September 27, 2023, at the age of 82. His films, often brimming with emotional depths and profound observations about life, will continue to influence generations of filmmakers who seek to capture the nuances of human connection and the complexities of relationships. Jaglom's legacy will endure as a champion of independent cinema, constantly challenging the conventions of the industry and offering a voice to the unsung stories of the world. Belva Davis, born on October 13, 1932. In New Orleans, Louisiana, was a groundbreaking journalist and a pioneer in the world of television broadcasting. As the first African-American woman to report on television on the West Coast, Davis broke down barriers, paving the way for generations of women and people of color to find a place in the media industry. Davis began her career in the early 1960s, a time when television newsrooms were dominated by white men, and few women, let alone African-American women, had the opportunity to report the news. But Davis's determination and resilience set her apart. In 1966, she made history as the first African-American woman reporter for KPIX-TV, the CBS affiliate in San Francisco. In doing so, she opened doors that had previously been closed to African-American women in journalism, proving that talent and professionalism were not limited by race or gender. Throughout her career, Davis covered some of the most significant events in American history, from the civil rights movement to the tumult of the 1960s and 1970s. Her fearless reporting brought important stories to the forefront and ensured that the voices of marginalized communities were heard. Davis's coverage of the Black Panther Party in Oakland and her interviews with prominent figures like Angela Davis and Huey P. Newton gave the Bay Area a unique perspective on the issues facing African Americans during a pivotal time in history. Davis's career was not without challenges, but she remained steadfast in her mission to bring the truth to the people. She navigated a profession that often underestimated and overlooked women of color, and through her work, she proved that news coverage should reflect the diverse experiences and voices of the communities it served. In addition to her groundbreaking work as a reporter, Davis went on to become a prominent television host and anchor. Her work with KQED, the public broadcasting station in the Bay Area, helped elevate the station's profile, as she hosted shows that brought important cultural and political discussions into the living rooms of viewers across Northern California. Viola Davis retired from broadcasting in the early 2000s, but her legacy continues to inspire future generations of journalists, particularly African American women seeking to make their mark in a traditionally exclusive field. She was recognized with numerous accolades, including induction into the Bay Area Broadcast Legends Hall of Fame, and she was honored for her contributions to both journalism and civil rights. Viola Davis passed away on September 26, 2023. At the age of 91, her work as a pioneering reporter and her commitment to truth-telling have made a lasting impact on the media landscape, and her legacy as a trailblazer in the broadcasting industry will continue to inspire generations to come. Claudia Cardinale, born on April 15, 1938, in Tunis, Tunisia, became one of the most iconic and celebrated actresses of Italian and international cinema. Her journey from a young woman in North Africa to a legendary figure in world film is a testament to both her talent and her timeless beauty. Throughout her storied career, Cardinale became a symbol of grace, strength, and sensuality, leaving an indelible mark on cinema with her performances in some of the greatest films of the 20th century. Cardinale's breakthrough came with her role in Federico Fellini's masterpiece, 8½, 1963. As the mysterious and seductive character, the film's dreamlike narrative and innovative style were elevated by her compelling presence. 8½ is often considered one of the greatest films ever made, and Cardinale's portrayal of a figure that exists somewhere between fantasy and reality was integral to the film's success. She brought depth, allure, and emotional complexity to a role that was both enigmatic and vulnerable. Perhaps one of her most defining roles came in Luchino Visconti's The Leopard, 1963, where she portrayed Angelica, the beautiful and spirited young woman caught in the turbulent politics of Sicily during the 19th century. Cardinale's performance opposite Burt Lancaster and Ailing Delon showcased her ability to embody the passion, strength, and beauty of her character. The Leopard remains a cornerstone of world cinema, and Cardinale's role is often regarded as one of the most memorable portrayals of femininity in film history. In the years that followed, Claudia Cardinale's career continued to soar. She worked with some of the greatest directors of her time, including Sergio Leone in Once Upon a Time in the West, 1968, where her portrayal of Jill McBain, a woman seeking vengeance in the American West, became one of the most iconic roles in the history of the Western genre. Cardinale's performance, filled with both vulnerability and strength, remains one of the defining moments of the genre. Beyond her stunning looks and remarkable performances, Cardinale's legacy also lies in her ability to break through the traditional confines of Hollywood beauty. She was not merely a glamorous figure on screen. She was an actress who brought humanity, emotion, and a complex inner life to her roles. Cardinale's influence in the world of cinema extends far beyond her own filmography. She is often credited with paving the way for strong, independent female characters and remains an enduring figure in the history of film. Her work continues to inspire filmmakers, actors, and audiences alike. Claudia Cardinale, who retired from acting in recent years, remains an icon, both as an actress and as a symbol of Italian cinema's golden age. She is not only remembered for her breathtaking performances, but also for the grace, dignity, and artistry she brought to every role. Claudia Cardinale passed away on June 29, 2025, at the age of 87, but her legacy in world cinema lives on forever through her extraordinary body of work and the unforgettable characters she brought to life on screen. Loretta Swit, born on November 4, 1937, in Passaic, New Jersey, became a household name for her iconic role as Major Margaret Hot Lips Houlihan in the groundbreaking television series Maz *H 1972 to 1983. With her powerful performance, Swit helped to elevate the show to legendary status, making Major Houlihan one of the most memorable characters in TV history. When Swit was cast as the head nurse at the 4077th Mobile Army Surgical Hospital, she quickly brought depth and complexity to the character. Initially portrayed as a strict and somewhat stereotypical tough military figure, Margaret Houlihan evolved into a multidimensional character, one that combined strength with vulnerability, compassion with wit. Swit's portrayal was at once commanding and empathetic, giving audiences a character who was both fierce in her duty and deeply human. Her ability to balance humor with pathos made her performance one of the most celebrated of the preceded series. Swit's work on Maz *H earned her 2 Primetime Emmy Awards for Outstanding Supporting Actress in a Comedy Series, solidifying her as one of the finest actresses of her generation. She spent over a decade portraying Major Houlihan, and the success of the show allowed her to explore a variety of roles, from comedic to dramatic. Her incredible versatility helped define Maz *H as a show that tackled serious issues such as the horrors of war, the bonds of friendship, and the complexity of relationships while still maintaining its comedic roots. Beyond Moz*H, Loretta Swit's career continued to flourish in television, film, and theater. She made appearances on various TV series and films, and she maintained a strong presence in the theater world, performing in plays like The Vagina Monologues and Love, Loss, and What I Wore. Her commitment to both her craft and humanitarian work made her a beloved figure in the entertainment world. Swit also became an advocate for animal rights, working tirelessly with several animal protection organizations. Her compassion for animals mirrored the humanity she brought to her roles, further enhancing her legacy as an individual who not only entertained but also made a difference in the world. Loretta Swit's work on Moz*H continues to be a touchstone for television excellence, and her portrayal of Major Houlihan remains one of the most beloved and complex characters in TV history. Through her career, Swit showcased a remarkable blend of strength, vulnerability, humor, and depth, leaving an indelible mark on the entertainment industry. Loretta Swit, now 87, continues to inspire with her impressive body of work and her advocacy for the causes she holds dear. Her legacy will live on through the characters she brought to life and the positive impact she made in the world. Richard Chamberlain, born on March 31, 1934, in Beverly Hills, California, was an actor whose career spanned more than 5 decades, earning him a place in the hearts of millions. Known for his versatility and timeless presence, Chamberlain became a beloved figure in both television and film, celebrated for his roles in iconic series such as Dr. Kildare, Shogun, and The Thornbirds. Chamberlain's breakout role came in the early 1960s when he was cast as the compassionate and dedicated Dr. Kildare in the medical drama Dr. Kildare, 1961 to 1966. As the kind-hearted young doctor, Chamberlain captured the essence of a man who was both a healer and a figure of moral integrity. His portrayal of Kildare quickly made him a household name, and the series became one of the most popular TV dramas of its time. Chamberlain's sincere and earnest performance won the admiration of both critics and viewers, marking the start of his illustrious career. In the 1980s, Chamberlain once again captivated audiences with his unforgettable performance in the epic miniseries Shogun 1980. Based on the novel by James Clavell, the series set in feudal Japan cast Chamberlain as John Blackthorne, an English navigator who becomes entangled in the political and cultural struggles of Japan. Chamberlain's performance was masterful, embodying both vulnerability and strength as Blackthorne navigated the complexities of a foreign land. The series was a critical and commercial success, and Chamberlain's role is often cited as one of his most memorable and defining. Later in his career, Chamberlain further solidified his place in television history with his role in The Thornbirds 1983, a sweeping family saga set against the backdrop of the Australian outback. As Ralph de Brickassard, a Catholic priest, torn between his vow of chastity and his love for a woman, Chamberlain delivered a deeply moving and complex performance. The miniseries became a cultural phenomenon, and Chamberlain's portrayal of Ralph earned him widespread acclaim, further cementing his status as a leading actor in Hollywood. In addition to his television roles, Chamberlain appeared in a variety of films, demonstrating his versatility across genres, from The Three Musketeers, 1973, to The Towering Inferno, 1974. His ability to balance drama, romance, and action showcased his breadth as an actor. Off-screen, Chamberlain's quiet, private nature endeared him to many. Despite his fame, he remained humble and focused on his craft, choosing roles that resonated with him rather than seeking fame for fame's sake. Richard Chamberlain passed away on September 27, 2023, at the age of 89, leaving behind a legacy of unforgettable performances that will continue to inspire and entertain future generations of fans and actors alike. Robert Redford, born on August 18, 1936, in Santa Monica, California, is a name synonymous with cinematic greatness. Whether it was his unforgettable roles in classic films like Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, 1969, or his visionary work as a director and producer, Redford has established himself as one of Hollywood's most influential and beloved figures. Over a career spanning more than 6 decades, Redford became known not only for his legendary acting but also for his pioneering contributions to independent cinema. Redford's career began in television, before breaking into film with Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, where he starred alongside Paul Newman as the charming, quick-drawing outlaw. The film was a major hit, earning multiple Academy Award nominations, and cemented Redford as a major Hollywood star. His portrayal of the Sundance Kid remains one of the most iconic roles in film history, and the film's success also marked the beginning of his long and fruitful collaboration with director George Roy Hill. In the 1980s, Redford's career took a significant turn as he transitioned into directing. In Ordinary People, 1980, his directorial debut, Redford captured the delicate, emotionally charged story of a family dealing with loss and trauma. The film was a critical triumph, earning Redford an Academy Award for Best Director and Best Picture, and it marked him as a powerful storyteller behind the camera as well as in front of it. The success of Ordinary People demonstrated his remarkable ability to bring authenticity and emotional depth to a story, cementing his place as one of Hollywood's great directors. In addition to his work as an actor and director, Redford is perhaps best known for founding the Sundance Film Institute in 1981. The institute, which began as the Sundance Institute, has since become one of the most prestigious platforms for independent filmmakers. Through Sundance, Redford championed independent cinema and helped to elevate the careers of countless directors and writers, including Quentin Tarantino, Paul Thomas Anderson, and Ava DuVernay. His commitment to fostering new voices in film revolutionized the industry and made Sundance a vital part of the cultural landscape. Redford continued to work both in front of and behind the camera, delivering memorable performances in films such as The Sting, 1973, All the President's Men, 1976, and The Natural, 1984. His ability to embody characters that were both relatable and captivating allowed him to maintain his status as a leading man for decades. Redford's philanthropic work further distinguished him as a man of principle. His commitment to environmental causes, Native American rights, and social justice made him not just a Hollywood icon but also an advocate for change and a voice for those who often went unheard. Robert Redford passed away on September 26, 2025, at the age of 89, leaving behind a lasting legacy in the worlds of acting, directing, and independent filmmaking. His work continues to inspire filmmakers and audiences alike, and his contributions to both the art of cinema and the cause of independent film remain unparalleled. Sidney Oman Brown, a Grammy-winning music producer, was a trailblazer in the music industry whose work helped shape the sound of modern pop, hip-hop, and R&B. Known for his innovative approach to production and his ability to craft chart-topping hits, Brown's collaborations with some of the biggest names in music, including Beyoncé, Drake, and Lil Wayne, have made him one of the most sought-after producers of his generation. Born on July 14, 1980, Sidney Oman Brown grew up with an immense passion for music, quickly realizing his talent for creating and shaping sounds that resonated with listeners. His early work focused on blending genres and experimenting with new sounds, which helped him carve out a niche in the competitive world of music production. Brown's rise to prominence began with his work on Beyoncé's Arlene EE album, where he contributed to some of the most defining tracks of the record. His collaboration with the global superstar was marked by an infusion of intricate rhythms, lush arrangements, and emotionally resonant melodies. This partnership elevated Brown's status in the industry and established him as a producer capable of shaping the sound of modern pop. In the years that followed, Brown's talent led him to collaborate with some of the most influential names in music. His work with Drake on tracks like The Ride and his production contributions to Lil Wayne's iconic The Carter IV album solidified his place in the world of hip-hop and rap. Brown's ability to blend rap, R&B, and pop elements seamlessly became a defining feature of his production style. His sound is often characterized by its ability to balance hard-hitting beats with soulful melodies, making his music both accessible and memorable. Sidney Oman Brown's contributions to the music world were recognized with multiple awards, including a Grammy Award for his work on Drake's Take Care, 2011, which won Best Rap Album. His influence went beyond just the artists he worked with. He was a key figure in the broader evolution of modern music production. His ability to push boundaries and elevate the sound of his collaborators helped define an era of music that resonated with audiences worldwide. As an artist, producer, and collaborator, Brown was known for his humility, always putting the music and his artists first. His legacy will continue to influence new generations of producers, songwriters, and musicians who look up to his work. Sidney Oman Brown passed away on September 25, 2023, at the age of 43, leaving behind a legacy of timeless music and a profound impact on the industry. His contributions to the sound of pop, hip-hop, and R&B will echo through the decades, ensuring his place in the pantheon of modern music legends. Ted Moen, born on July 24, 1952, was an Emmy-winning TV writer and producer whose groundbreaking work on shows like Deadwood and NYPD Blue left a lasting mark on the television landscape. With his sharp writing, rich character development, and ability to capture the complexities of human nature, Moen became one of the most respected voices in the world of television drama. Moen's career began in the late 1980s, but it was his work on the critically acclaimed series NYPD Blue, 1993 to 2005, that truly set him apart. As a writer and producer, Moen helped to craft one of the most influential cop dramas in television history. The show, created by Steven Bochco, revolutionized the genre with its gritty, realistic portrayal of life in the NYPD. Moen's contributions to the show were key in making it a cultural touchstone, blending hard-hitting police work with deeply human stories. His ability to create nuanced, morally complex characters elevated NYPD Blue into a show that was as much about the emotional toll of law enforcement as it was about solving crimes. Mann's work on the series earned him an Emmy Award for Outstanding Drama Series, further solidifying his place as a master of television drama. In the early 2000s, Mann joined the team behind the groundbreaking HBO series Deadwood 2004 to 2007, a revisionist western created by David Milk. The show, set in the lawless town of Deadwood, South Dakota, explored the intersection of civilization, crime, and survival. Mann's work on Deadwood was integral in bringing the show's complex characters and historical drama to life. With its rich dialogue, morally ambiguous characters, and brutal depiction of life in the Old West, Deadwood became one of the most celebrated shows of its time. Mann's writing contributed to its critical acclaim and its legacy as one of the greatest television series ever made. Mann's ability to craft rich, layered narratives and complex characters was a hallmark of his career. His work often explored themes of power, morality, and the struggle for personal redemption. Whether in the streets of New York or the dusty frontier of Deadwood, Mann brought an authenticity and emotional depth to his storytelling that resonated with audiences and critics alike. Beyond his work as a writer and producer, Mann was known for his mentorship of younger writers and his dedication to the craft of television storytelling. His contributions helped shape the landscape of modern TV drama, influencing generations of writers and producers who followed in his footsteps. Mann passed away on September 22, 2023, at the age of 71, leaving behind a legacy of unforgettable characters and groundbreaking television. His contributions to NYPD Blue and Deadwood have had an enduring impact on the medium, and his influence will be felt for years to come. Polly Holliday, born on July 2, 1937, in Austin, Texas, was an actress whose iconic performances brought unforgettable characters to life. Forever etched in the hearts of television and film audiences, known for her sharp wit, distinctive voice, and memorable roles, Holliday became a household name, particularly for her portrayal of Flo, the wisecracking waitress from the hit TV show Alice 1976 to 1985. Her breakout role came in Alice, where she played the no-nonsense, sassy waitress Flo at Mel's Diner. With her tough exterior and sharp tongue, Flo quickly became a fan favorite. Her catchphrase, "Kiss my grits," became iconic, cementing her place in TV history. Holliday's portrayal of Flo, filled with humor and heart, resonated with viewers, and she earned a Golden Globe nomination for her work on the show. Flo's popularity led to the spin-off series, Flo 1980, where Holliday reprised her role and became the central character. The show focused on Flo's new adventures as she moved to the small town of Errol's, Texas, where she opened a new diner. Although the show only lasted one season, it demonstrated Holliday's ability to lead a show and maintain her larger-than-life character. Beyond television, Holliday's talent also shone on the big screen. She is perhaps best known for her role in Gremlins 19, where she portrayed the sarcastic and resilient Mrs. Deagle as the villainous, grumpy old woman who gets her comeuppance in the most memorable way. Holliday delivered a performance that remains one of the most beloved in the film. Her portrayal of Mrs. Deagle became a quintessential part of the film's charm and dark humor. Throughout her career, Polly Holliday brought a unique blend of humor, toughness, and vulnerability to every role she took on. Whether playing the sassy Flo or the wicked Mrs. Deagle, she was able to create characters that felt larger than life, yet relatable to audiences. Off-screen, Holliday was known for her kindness and generosity, always supporting fellow actors and striving to make a positive impact in the industry. Her commitment to her craft and her warm personality made her beloved by colleagues and fans alike. Polly Holliday passed away on September 27, 2023, at the age of 86, leaving behind a legacy of unforgettable performances and a lasting influence on television and film. Her characters will continue to live on in the hearts of fans who cherish the humor, heart, and humanity she brought to every role.